from FloJo's 1988 world record of 21:34 as we look at Nida on the outside in 7.
We often forget that Jackson was really good at 400 meters for a while until she decided to go shorter distance.
So Jackson, all about her business. She's already caught Daryl Nida. And this race is already over. This is Shericka versus the clock. And man, has she run a storming turn.
Record is 21:34. She is out there ahead of everyone else as she gets to the line. It will be off that world mark, off her world best, but still very quick. With another race to come, Otto, in a week's time in Eugene, 21:48. That will be a new Diamond League record as she breaks Shanae Miller-Weibo's mark in a quarter of a second.
I'm telling you, Paul, look out in Eugene. Because what did she not really have here? She didn't have a ton of wind, and she didn't have a ton of competition. Not that anybody's been able to stay close to her. She is living at 21.4 now. This is her 3rd career sub 21.5. And let's just put 21.48 in perspective. Women who have ever run that fast, apart from her, 1, FloJo, that's it. And you could tell from the very first step, she was not playing around. I still feel like this is a slightly faster race if she goes on the outside, maybe even if she's brave enough to go an 8 or distance between her. And this might as well have been a carbon copy of Worlds. It's just nobody can stay with her late. And
2023, Shericka Jackson was just unstoppable. And this was yet another proof that, hey, she could not be beat in 2023. Like, she was literally racing against the clock. And 2023 should have been the year Shericka Jackson broke the 200-meter world record. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Somehow, it just didn't. And the year that followed after would have been 2024 wasn't the year that Shericka Jackson would have predicted any at all, because it was just a whole nightmare for her. Because after coming off such a great season in 2023, running 3:21.4s, yes, running 3:21.4s, and she's the only female athlete to ever run so much 21.4s. Yes, and getting close to the world record, becoming the fastest woman alive over 200 meters. After dominating the 200 meters, going as fast as 21.41 seconds, she ended up getting injured in 2024. And the thing about it is, Shericka Jackson has always wanted a 200 meters gold. Olympic gold at that. So it doesn't have to be a 200, but she always wanted an Olympic gold in the sprint, or an individual medal. She got it in the relays. However, she has never gotten it as an individual event. She has gotten bronze, but not gold. So her first year running the 200 meters at the Olympics was back in 2021. And that would have been the year Elaine won back-to-back. However, Shericka was one of the favorites to win as well. But we remember Elaine went 21.5 as well in that final. But Shericka Jackson was in tip-top shape as well, and she could have gone toe-to-toe with Elaine. But what happened is Shericka Jackson took her foot off the gas. She is down too early in the heats, ending up finishing 5th because she was way ahead of the pack. She stepped off the gas, and yeah, everyone ran past her, putting her all the way back in 5th. So she did not make it through the next round. And she beat herself for that. And she had said it in many interviews. She cried. She literally cried. Now, 2024 should have been the year she redeemed herself, especially coming off a year such as 2023. She should have gotten the world record, but injury played a role. She was injured for the beginning of the season. Seemed as if she was getting back into great shape because she won at the Jamaica National Trials convincingly as well. I think she ran around 10.8 in the hundreds. She didn't go too hard in the 200, but she did enough to win. And it just seems like she was getting back into tip-top shape. Might not have been a 21-4 shape, but she was getting back there. And right before the Olympics, she got injured again. So when she went to the Olympics, it was, and if she would run, it wasn't that, yes, she's gonna, well, her coaches were saying that she would be running, but they all know that it wasn't confirmed because she was still injured. She was still under pain, basically. And it turned out that she did not get to compete in neither 1 nor 200 meters that year. And yeah, and that's such heartbreaking for her because she been wanting that gold medal at the Olympic Games in an individual event. So now she has to wait. Yes, she has 2 more years to wait. Hopefully by that time, and now she's coming off an injury. She hasn't looked her best this year either. But hopefully next year for the World Championships, we might get back Shericka 21-4 Shericka or even faster. But we'll wait to see what will transpire come 2027. But so far for this year, she's just getting back off that injured trail. 2025 was like a year where she was trying to get back. She didn't want to force it, as she explained. She ended up finishing 3rd in the 200 meters. But this year now is an off season, so they're just basically out there having fun. In some races she looked the part, and then in some she doesn't, but I guess that happens in the off season. But yeah, we'll wait to see what will transpire for the remaining of the season 2026 and coming year 2027. Feel free to leave y'all thoughts on this one, and hopefully y'all enjoy this throwback race. 21.48 from Shericka Jackson back in 2023 for the Brussels Diamond League.